So, with their upcoming album coming out October 2nd and their next single coming out August 28th with a surprise feature, and since their recent video just dropped, I think it was June 26th, with How You Like That, which freaking got like 80 million views in like the first 24 hours, which is like insane. I wanted to talk about Blackpink today because, oh my god, like this, I literally just got into them like a few months ago prior to all of this, just before the Lady Gaga features with them, Sour Candy, which is like another like bop, another really, really good song. I got into them around that time. I think I was like watching a bunch of like hits by them. No, I was watching a bunch of hits in general, and I stumbled across one of their videos. It was like that. I like was playing that song. I like found that song. I didn't like it initially, but I think it was just playing in my head just over and over again. I went back to it, and it started to catch on. It really, really grew on me. I started listening to like their other songs, and like if you plan on getting into Blackpink, I definitely recommend Boom Baya. I definitely recommend Kill This Love. That's an amazing song as well. And the song I was just singing initially, it's like do 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 do, or like that. It's like do you, or like that's like their song right there. I think that's like the best introduction you could possibly get into the K-pop group. And this is like my introduction into like K-pop in general. And like I think this is like the perfect group for that, because they're like really, really new, they're really recent, and YG Entertainment definitely have their hand in this group. They're doing so well. They literally only have 13 songs out, and it's already garnered like so much attention already. It's just really refreshing to see a label that has such a hand in artists. What an artist is producing. Like when you watch their music videos, like the visuals for like their songs is like, oh my god, like it's amazing. Like their outfits are just always on point, the colors, the clarity, again, the visuals are just amazing, and like the dancing, it's a production. The production value in like their music videos is like something from like a movie scene or something. It's like really amazing. And especially like in this day and age, especially like in American and like the American music scene, a lot of artists like really have to establish themselves, and they really have to like work very, very hard to like get attention from a label, versus like 30 years ago you'd have to like actually like audition for like a record label. Now it's kind of like record labels don't want to invest into like a no name. They kind of want you to like develop a name yourself, and then they'll kind of take you in. And then even when they do take you in, it's kind of like they kind of like leave you alone to kind of do your own thing. I mean, unless I'm trying to think, but no, in most cases they kind of leave you alone and kind of do your own thing creatively. They'll probably give you like a big objective to do, like they'll probably be like, I need an album by this date, but other than that, it's kind of like they give you like pretty much creative freedom from what I've mostly seen. There's not a big hand in like what's going on, or like a big hand on imaging. And some people could argue that like it's a bad thing for a label to have such a hand in like people and like what they're doing, because especially like with Blackpink, they're so limited by YG Entertainment. They can't drink, or they really just don't have a lot of freedom whatsoever. And it's really unfortunate, especially since they've been in YG for such a long time, and so much of their lives is just stripped away for like their business, because their body's a business. They can't get plastic surgery or tattoos or go clubbing or really travel anywhere. It's really sad to see, but it's even sadder to see a lot of artists in like America just get wasted, because record labels really just don't do anything to them. They kind of just sit there and just let them do whatever they really can, and you just watch so many artists just not get promoted, not get put effort, because like labels just want to just milk these artists and not really do anything with them, and it's angering to see. So seeing music videos like Kill This Love and Boom Baya and like How You Like That, like just the clarity and like the outfits, like just you can just watch the video and tell like this took a lot of like time and effort into making. A team is definitely behind these girls. Like there's definitely a lot of control in like their imaging and how they're perceived and what's going on. It definitely looks like they're the full package. It's really, really like such a breath of fresh air, because there's just so much laziness that's happens in like the American industry, and just to see how much effort and like hard work gets put in, and like it's really paying off with these girls. I'm so happy that like they're actually coming back, because it seemed like for the longest amount of time with the situation with like the owner of YG taking their money and like gambling with it. So I'm definitely happy, and I'm definitely looking forward to this album. It's going to do so well, considering like when they came back, they literally was like not number one trending, like 80 million views in the first 24 hours, over 1 million comments, everyone's like looking forward to them. A lot of them were like really it was really sad for like a lot, especially like for like the members in the group. It just seemed like there was like little to no hope for them. So this comeback is definitely going to be a big deal. I'm definitely going to like do an album review on them, because these girls are so talented and they have so much to offer, with like as far as like each one of them just always just switching things up as far as like the rapping and the singing, and just more performances and more music videos is definitely what I'm looking forward to most. And I can't wait for like on the 28th they're gonna have a single coming out with like the surprise guest, and I'm really curious as to like who the surprise feature is going to be. Things just look to be really looking up for this group, and so many people were looking forward to this comeback, and so far it has not yet to disappoint. I'm so happy that Lady Gaga featured them on her album, because that definitely really helped them, because that's how like I got kind of like became like a stan for them. Like when that came out, I was like, okay, oh yeah, they definitely still have it, because you know their songs came out like a year or so ago, so it was kind of like, oh, once they return, is it going to be the same? And Sarah Kane was definitely that stamp of approval. So I just can't wait for this album. And yeah, that's all I have to say. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, and yeah.